Hello everyone. My name is Sumit Vishwakarma. I am an iPad artist. I explicitly use iPad to draw all of my artwork. I have been doing this for almost 2 years now. iPad first came in 2011, and before that, I was doing iPad art on iPhone. iPad is an amazing medium to create art, and one of the reasons is first of all it is portable, so you can take it anywhere you want. It differentiates it from other professional tablets like the one from Wacom and other tablets, some from Sony, because you don't need to connect iPad to a computer to create an artwork or illustration. All these professional tablets from Wacom and other companies, you cannot uh, have them work on their own. Only recently I have seen some few tablets coming which are not iPads, but they are used to create professional artwork. iPad at this price point, it's a amazing tool with lots of amazing apps to create artwork. Today in this talk I'm going to talk about several apps which I have been using and other artists are using to create artwork. The other thing why iPad is getting very popular to create artwork is because of sharing, right? So as soon as you create your artwork, you can just go ahead and share it, right? Most of the apps, they have a link to Dropbox, they have links to Facebook, Twitter, and so on. So when I create art, as soon as I'm done, I just share it on my Facebook page, on my blogs, and wherever. So that's where it differentiates from the traditional art, because traditional art you need to take pictures, scan, and then a lot of other things. Number three, there is no mess involved in doing iPad art. No cleanup, nothing. So you can draw art wherever inspiration hits. So if you're sitting in a couch or a bed, or you're, riding on a train, or wherever, right? Even a plane. So you can just take out your iPad and start creating art. One other thing which I like about iPad is the touch screen is pretty amazing. And there are several other tablets in the market, but so far I have seen the experience on iPad has been pretty amazing. There are certain apps which are now trying to mimic pressure sensitivity on the iPad screen. By default, if you take an iPad and if you look into different apps and even stylus, you won't see pressure sensitivity on iPad. So if you take a stylus and then try to draw on iPad, if you put a lot of pressure, you still get the same line as you will get when you put less pressure. So iPad is not pressure sensitive. This is one of the drawbacks which you can overcome using different techniques in the apps. So today let me talk about some of the techniques I have been using to draw artwork on iPad. So I will talk about a few apps. One of them is called ArtRage, and ArtRage has been there for a while now. It's very popular because it mimics the real painting effects that you can see when I show you the app. So let's have a look at it. Here is my iPad, and I'll try to bring up the screen. So let's see. So if I come closer, you can see here this icon over here. This is the app called ArtRage, and I will click on the app so it will open up. Now here you can see I have a painting open on ArtRage, right? So ArtRage gives you all set of different kind of brushes, pencils, pen, chalk, and eraser. So it's a very comprehensive app. You can also see there the icon for layers and icons to load reference images. Okay, so I'll try to bring this closer and try to show you some of the cool features in this app. So let me go ahead and go back to the gallery and let me show you. So for example, if I want to create a Golden Gate Bridge, I open up my canvas and I open up, it's taking a while. Okay, here it is. So you can see the screen opens up and I have several tools here. I have different layers. So in one layer I try to do a primary sketch, and then in one layer I try to create clouds, and in one layer I try to create the land, and in another layer I try to create the bridge. So in iPad or in any digital medium, people use layers, and layers are pretty powerful. So if you do something on one layer and you're done with it, you're happy, you can log the layer so that whatever you're doing from now on will not affect anything on that layer. So once I draw this primary sketch, I draw the water in the sky, and then I draw the grass and the land, and then on the topmost layer I can draw a Golden Gate Bridge, right? So you can see over here. Now if I am at this layer and I use a sketch pen and I try to draw, pardon my drawing right now because I am holding iPad at a different angle, right? Right. So, and then this over here, right? Okay. So if for whatever reason I'm not happy with this bridge, what I can do is I can either do undo, right? More undo, or I can go ahead and completely hide this layer or delete the layer without affecting anything underneath. So here you can see that how you can use layers to create awesome art. The brushes over here are very realistic, and let me try to show you how the brushes work. Don't save. Let's open up a canvas, a new canvas, and I pick the tube color, and let's pick a color something like blue. Increase the thickness of the tube. So try to put the color over here, and then I pick another color, maybe green. Oops, yeah, green, right? And then maybe, red, whatever. Now I can use the palette knife, and you can see how realistic it blends the color. Okay, and that's the palette knife over here. And let me increase the thickness of this thing. And so here you can see how nicely it blends the colors, right? So one of the cool thing about ArtRage is it gives you realistic effect, just like traditional artwork on the paintings, right? So there are several paintings you can find on my website done using ArtRage. Let me show you some of the cool things on the iPad. The other powerful app which I use is called Procreate, and Procreate is very powerful because it is very fast and it has a lot of features built in brushes. So let me jump in and click Procreate, which is the other app over here. The app opens up and we'll try to see some of the features in this app. So for example, there's a painting of a pear which I created using Procreate, right? So here you can see how I have used layers to create. Oh, it's upside down. Let me turn it this way, right? So this is from Still Life, and if you see here, I'm going to open up different layers. So what you can do is you don't need to create all the instance. You can just create one pair, right? Just one pair. Let me hide all the layers. So you can just create one pair and then duplicate the layer and then transform it to get more pairs, and you can save a lot of time, right? So let me try to show you how I did this one, right? Okay, so initially I had a white. So I'm just hiding everything. Okay, so initially I had a white background. Okay, what I did first is I created a sketch of a pear. Where is that sketch? Let me see. Okay, here. A very basic sketch of a pear, and then I added colors to it. So now you can see I added color to the pear. Now what I can do is, since I already spent so much time getting the shading and everything, I can click over here and I can duplicate this layer. So it's going to create another layer which is exactly duplication of this layer on top of it. It's going to take a couple of seconds. So here it is. Now you can see there's a duplicate layer. Now what I can do is I can transform that layer, and then I can move that pear anywhere I want. I can change the orientation of the pear and so on, right? So this way I can already save the work I have done, and then I can say accept or cancel. So if I cancel, because I don't want it, because I already have a pear here and then a pear here, and then I add some shading, and then what I do is I change the background to be black. So I change it to be black, and then I add some shading behind, right? So here is the final painting of pear. So you can see how effectively you can use iPad to create awesome artwork. Now let me show you some of the examples I have done. It would be under my artwork, and let's see, digital art. So this painting, this is the one which is done using ArtRage. This has been selected at the Mobile Art Festival in Los Angeles. This Spider-Man, this is the winning entry at Macworld iPad Art Contest. So this is done in Procreate. So as you can see, there are so many different kind of artwork you can do just on iPad. Okay, so you can go to my website and you can find all of my artwork over there. In the end, I just want to say it was a pleasure talking to you guys. If you have any question, you can always email me. My email can be found on my website. My website is www.sumitstudio.com, and you can go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/sumitstudio. It is spelled as SUMITSTUDIO.com. Alright everyone, Thank you so much. Thank you for time. Take care and talk to you soon. Bye bye.